Welcome to Photoshop Training Tutorials. In this video and training, we're going to be using the blending mode to create a postcard. And there's a lot of different techniques that you can utilize in this series. And we'll be using blending modes in the Layers panel. We can also use selections. We'll be bringing other pictures into the same image. And we'll finish it off possibly with some text. So to get started, we need to gather some basic images. And if you don't know how to get or where to get good images for this, you can take a look at my best practice image search tutorial. Images should be somewhere between a megabyte and 3 megabytes for this particular task. We don't like to have anything under a megabyte, and you want to check and make sure of the dimensions. The size of a postcard usually is somewhere around 6 inches by 4 1/4 inches. And so when we go to create this project, we'll be going under the File drop-down menu and select New. And in terms of inches, because a postcard is a printed material, I do like to select inches in for the width would be somewhere around 6. Height would be 4.25, which is 4 1/4. Resolution, for this one, it could be either 150 pixels per inch, and that would be allow us to print it out nicely on a desktop printer. If you're looking to print this out in any way with a commercial printer, it's 300 pixels per inch. We can start out with RGB, and a conversion can happen later. If you want to do transparent background, that's fine. We're starting from scratch. Or you can also open an image and then crop it later to these dimensions, okay? Because we don't always just start with a blank canvas. Sometimes we just start with an image, this demo piece, okay? So if I click OK, how big is my image? Well, let's see. Look under the Image drop-down menu, and let's select Image Size so that I know approximately how many pixels across and how many pixels down. Now, this image size is a little bit deceiving. That is without any compression whatsoever. However, we may be looking at something that's much, much smaller if it's saved as a JPEG. So, and also I've used the resolution of 300 pixels per inch, and if we go with 150 pixels per inch, you can see here the image size is much smaller. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that out. And I just wanted to give you some ideas on best practices for this project. So I would say if you only are using a small area of an image, then the size needs to be much larger. Neutral colors can tend to darken or lighten and disappear altogether when using blending modes. So I'm going in here in my pictures. I usually gather a lot of pictures. As a graphic designer, I have a stock image library that I built myself, and I have a lot of background pictures that I've gathered together. I also had opportunity to go to the farmer's market and get pictures. So anything that you think would be good as a topic, I'm going to stick with the farmer's market. I kind of have an idea of what I'd like to do. But I do like to mix textures in with the images that I utilize. So the best outcomes come from experimentation. So if we look at just our little examples here, a couple of things from the farmer's market that I did. This one's a very simple in nature one, using some color and some text. to change the picture drastically. So you can take a picture that maybe it doesn't have quite as much life to it and add some color to it, and it's perfect for a project. This one here also has a number of different pictures. In fact, if I turned on and off some of the other pictures, I've got more layers than what I started off with, just for some experimentation. So that can happen too, and I just shut off some of the visibility and leave it there for later experimentation. So use simple selections if needed. Like this one has some stripes in it. Let me turn the other pieces off, and you'll notice that all it is just a filled color, and then I took rectangular marquee tool and deleted actually the other parts to this. You can use solid colors like this on a separate layer for special effects, and you can duplicate layers as often as you want to experiment with the blending modes. Try using some text to add some meaning to it. Okay, in the next video, we're going to be learning a few methods to get us started, and we'll see you there.